here is a quick, you know, clip of my hair. You can't really see it well, but the purpose of this little clip is to show you how the hair looks at different time periods. And I'll turn for you. I like put conditioner in my hair. I like squirted conditioner into my hand, lathered it into the hair randomly. Then I use a paddle brush to brush it out and brush it into it. Little messy do for the day, nothing special. You know, I'm not going out anywhere. You know, just the gym. Second install, by the way. And if you don't know how to take care of hair, I suggest you look that up. Like, look up how to start a hair regimen. Look up how to take care of hair in a healthy manner, because that will save your hair. When I tell you I was rushing, and like I had, like right now, this is a braid out. So I have a braid out and I brushed it out a little bit because, you know, like the braids were in for, well, braids are in overnight. And it just got a little bit, like rough texture. You know what I mean? Like that. You didn't go to bed without a wrap, but I did go to bed without a wrap type of look. And I just wanted to just smooth it out with a brush a little bit, paddle brush, and that's the reason why it has like a puffiness to it, which I like. I don't mind. I like having that volume. I did my elastic band method for my closure, and that's what helps like this closure sit down well, and it goes right around my my hair. For those that need to know, want to know. But you can see how thick the hair is in general too. It's the bun. My braiding style of weaving that I did install, it makes the hair sit all the way at near my hairline, very close to it. So yeah, I don't really care about doing an updo, or if I do, it's going to be a low updo where all that's going to be hiding my band and also like my braids. I also use a weaving net, a weaving cap, and one day I'll have a video about that and how I did that and use that, but that helps release tension with the weave. I had my install for 3 weeks, and after 3 weeks I had so much new growth, mostly in the front. I mean, I had it in the back, which didn't really interfere with my my install too much, but in the front it was really like raising up my closure. Everything wasn't sitting right, so I had to redo the whole thing. Lucky for me, a blizzard came around, perfect timing, because, you know, it snowed in with nowhere to go, and I undid everything. I redid the braiding pattern, and I just put everything back on. I had to wash the hair. I had dealt with crazy like tangles, but it was only in like this back bundle. This back bundle is like so stubborn with me, like right over here. But it tends to be that way with almost any weave package that I have for some reason. But I did make a mistake when doing this doing this install, like the original one, the first one, where I put the needle through the weft, and I shouldn't have done that. I should have put it under and like around it. That way I wouldn't have interfered with the weft. I would have left the weft at its, you know, original state. No, I did not cut the weft at all. I let it run until the weft was done, and I carried over and I continued it off with my next bundle and the top bundle after. But I should not have went through the weft, and because I did, I feel like it did interfere with the support that the hair needed. Here are pics of what the end of a weft looked like. Apparently it unraveled on its own. For my second install, I only sewed the excess weft inwards and made a knot with thread. I did not cut the weft at all. So I do experience a lot of shedding, more than I'd want to, especially in the back bundle. I received a lot of shedding, but It's been pretty good compared to tons of hair that I bought at AliExpress. Like when I tell you I bought so much bad hair from them, like I bought 18-inch and by the time like a month later it was no longer 18, it was 14 inches. And it was thin. It looked like I lost a bundle somewhere, yet all 3 bundles were still on my head. I don't know how that happened. Please let me know. But no, don't let me know. But you know, when I first did the install, you know, the hair's all nice and silky straight. No, not even straight, but smooth, wavy. You know what I mean? It's laying all flat and nice, bounce curls. It was nice, but it wasn't what I particularly wanted. I know some people may like and prefer that, but I like, what do you call it? I do like hair with more texture in it. You know, I want to make sure it looks like mine. Because there's certain hair that I'm like, it doesn't really look like it grew out of my head. So let me not try to overfool people because I'll be the one that looks like a fool, you know. So I wanted, you know, I like that texture and volume to it. But I didn't have it. It just seems like more like curly hair, different type of curl that I really wanted. But I was fine, you know. I sacrificed. I put, you know, I fingered my hair. Finger combed my hair a lot, so it made up for it. But like the 14 and the 16 hair, they were thick and full, and then the 18 was like flat curly. So then you would just see this gap, and it wouldn't even blend right. Like I'd run my fingers, it wouldn't blend right. And I'm like running. Like now it blends a lot better. I guess because it's older, so this doesn't curl the way it used to. But yeah, it was drastically different. Like it felt awkward, and mind you, I had 3 bundles, so I think that if I had that other bundle, it would help out a bit. I don't comb my hair often, or like I don't run a comb through it or brush much. I find myself using a brush more now, but usually I don't do it. What I normally do is I finger comb my hair and I plait it. So I do braids. I normally do 3 braids. I feel like 2, I don't like to do 2, or I do 4. So I'll do either I'll do 1, 2, 3, or I'll do 1. I'll do 1 like that, just so I can get that back bundle, because that one's like on a whole new like level of dry and harder to like handle. And I'll do 1, 2, 3, and that really does a trick for me. A lot of times I don't really have to go out certain days, so like I get to keep those braids in for 2 days. Or if I do need to go out, I can wrap my hair and style that wrap, so it's kind of like, you know, I don't have that hair out all the time, you know. Especially if I'm going to the gym, I can just, you know, rock the wrap and I'm good. So that helps me out a lot. And then, you know, I moisturize it like that, and then I'll take it out. When the braids give me that braid out that I like, you know, I can just do braid tune-outs if I want, like twist the braid after at the end. You know, I do a little something. I've done styles with it, simple stuff, so it really helps me out. And if I do little buns like that, I can hide that back braid, because I try to avoid having that back hair out, that back bundle, whenever I can. So I could just do that bun, and it seems pretty thick. It's thick enough where you don't see that I would have that braid back here. And I just play it off, you know. I washed my hair one day, and I went out. So I was wearing, like, you know, wash and go. It looked beautiful, by the way. But so pretty much I wore a coat. Like I said, it's winter right now, so I wore a coat and my hair was wet, let it air dry. Because that my coat was like sitting at my neck the whole like day, as it air dried, all that hair clumped up, near my neck, and it just matted up. It matted up the whole 18-inch bundle pretty much. So that happened right before that blizzard that I mentioned, where I was able to redo my hair, but it was hell to take out. Like, I had to soak the hair. I did hot water and conditioner treatments. I did deep conditioning. I did so much stuff to try to revive that hair. I did lose some hair, but a lot of it was still saved up, and I'll show you the bundles and what it looks like.
But when the bundle is bunched up together like this, similar to how it'd be on your head, the first part of it is thick and the ends are thinner.
It's funny because as you can look at the hair, when I originally got it, it looks so like silky and wavy and very smooth, and now the hair is not that smooth anymore. You might be able to see it, but it does have more of a coarse texture to it. I'm not sure if it's only like Cambodian or other kinds, but over time you lose that. Like, and I didn't mind it because, like I said before, I wanted hair that looked like my own. Like, I wanted hair to look around my scalp and not like some like other type of hair. That seemed a little too off for me. Um, yeah, so that might be an issue for some of you guys. If you guys really want it to stay looking the way it came fresh out the box, it's not gonna look like that. And you might know from my original video, the initial review, is that I did not buy a closure with them. I was stuck on buying the closure from a different company, a company in Australia. I do have a few videos and like a whole playlist of their closure. So I have that on my head right now. So that's the reason why I'm not like reviewing it or taking anything at all. But I did do the bundles by a different company. Want to test it out. I can say that with this company, I know a lot of people keep asking me, should they buy it? Is it good? Is it worth it? You know, I would buy it again. I know that it's done me, it's done a great job for me in comparison to all the hair that I bought, like, you know, this virgin, Cambodian virgin, what do you call it, Brazilian, you know, Malaysian, whatever crap. I never bought really Malaysian, by the way, but yeah. So it's done me a lot better than the other hair that I bought on AliExpress, and like I felt a little concern with this company because I didn't know. I was like, you know what, after dealing with AliExpress for so much, I'm not trying to stereotype or anything like that, but I was like, you know what, I think I want to take a break from China and like Chinese companies and stuff like that, because I felt like AliExpress was doing me so wrong, and it was bad for me to judge and say that and like put them all in like, you know, a bubble. But I'm like, you know what, maybe I should just do this deal with these American companies, even though they do charge more money, you know. Kept flipping through Instagram and stuff like that. YouTube, I was stuck on trying to get Cambodian hair. Then I found Peyton Charles' video, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that hair is like, it's like calling my name. It's so gorgeous, like that wig that she made. So, and I loved it that so much, and I'm like, I have to buy it. And I saw, you know, DY777. I didn't know where they're from. I didn't like look into it, but I'm like, you know what, their price is really good. They have you know, coupon code and everything. I bought it, and I enjoyed their customer service, A++. Like I've not found a better. I only found one company, like the closure company that I got. Those two companies, they are A+++, like for customer service. So I definitely enjoyed that. I got a great experience from both companies where I would purchase again for that simple fact alone. And on top of that, their products were good. in terms of buying this hair again or having other people buy it, I suggest why not. I don't like if things go wrong. I don't want people to attack me, but I would buy it again. I would say that, knowing that I didn't treat this hair as well as I could have, knowing that I didn't treat it perfectly and it's still like holding me down. That's the reason why I would do it, because next time when I buy it, I know I'm not gonna run the needle through the weft. I'm gonna go around it. And for those who need to know what it looks like, I do have an old video of me doing a wig with a different hair that I bought that's like no longer in sale, like sold anymore. But it shows how I do that with a blanket stitch, I believe. So yeah, I want to do that for this one. And ideally, I want to turn this hair into a wig, and maybe I feel like with a wig, not like I want to probably do a wig and like sew the wig onto my head and only deal with putting the closure in. I don't know. I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of different stuff and experiment. But I would do it again for the simple fact that next time I know I'll treat it better, and I know that because I'll treat it better, it'll be even better. Because right now, it's not that bad. One thing you guys might notice about this hair is that it is it has a lot of volume, it's very thick. But it's only like that when you brush it, or if it's like, combed or finger combed out. But when it's wet, it's like, thinner curls. When it's dry, it's curly. When you don't comb it, it's very thin. And then when you flat iron, it's pretty bone straight. Yeah, but this is pretty much it. I know it's far away. I had straightened the hair maybe 2 weeks into the original install, and it came out flatter than I wanted it to. I wanted it to be of like, straight, but had that poofiness, volume straight. So like a very thick straight hair, like Peyton Charles on Instagram. I mean, not Instagram. Maybe she's on Instagram. I don't know. But on YouTube, she did a wig install with the Cambodian version hair that I have, and it was so much volume and thickness, and like, it just looked beautiful. That's what I wanted. I didn't get that, so I feel like I should have had that fourth bundle that she had. That would have made a difference. And I would definitely do that fourth bundle with 18-inch hair, because 18-inch is drastically thinner and different than the 14 and 16. I don't like bone straight. If you go through my YouTube, you'll see that I have videos about texturizing my hair because I prefer a little bit of texture. I like it thick, volume. So bone straight hair is a no-no for me. So the first time I straightened it, it had that bone straight kind of look. So I tried to puff it out, it didn't work. So hopefully now it'll be better. I'll try it again. I'll make a video showing like all the the type, like how this hair looks, like straightened. As you can see, you already know what it looks like in a braid out right now, and curly in its original state. So you'll see the original curls coming back. They do come back. They don't dry as like with sheen and like that smoothness that I mentioned before.